Our own Gambian brother, Chale, playing the kora. It's the Black History event.
I'd like to,
Live in Brighton.
all kind of seated. I'd like to introduce Fafa. Fafa's here all the way from Gambia to sing for us. But before she actually performs with Jali, with the kora player Jali and Bai, we would like to give Fafa an award for achievements that she has made in terms of her career and with the work that she does with young people as.
Can you take that from the top again, please? Sorry.
Okay. You can improvise, don't worry. He's a player.
Just 1 second.
Sit there, Debbie.
Okay, I'm introducing two wonderful musicians here. I'm introducing Fafa and I'm introducing our kora player here, Jali. And they're going to be playing us out in the evening. It's just been a wonderful showcase and it's a wonderful end to the showcase. But before she sings, we would really like to give Fafa an award. For those of us who met her in Gambia, we were blessed. She was amazing, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we know that she does a lot of work in terms of the community and working with young people as well. So Malik from Yaram Arts is going to be presenting her with an award, and then we were going to be hearing both of them and showing you their CD. So thank you very much. Thank you. Please give them a round.
Yéen a ko gisal seen i boppa wax naa leen ko promoteur boobu fasal Ndiaye Malick Dieng amul rek ci di tega ay événement waaye day award doomi Gambia ni Fafa live in Brighton di POD di leen ko indil Abou Fafa seen award bi certificate of recognition by Yaram Arts.
Yes, as Kelly has already explained, Fafa was one of the artists we worked with last year when we had Mboka in the Gambia. Now she was meant to be coming for the annual Gambian Senegambian event that we do every August. But because of usual red tape problems, the visa was delayed. But obviously we were going to kill two birds with one stone. She was meant to perform at the festival and then come to the Mboka festival. So she missed that one, but still, because she was part of Mboka and she will continue to be part of Mboka. Sure. We performed last year wonderfully with her brother Abu, who cannot make it. So she is here to receive this award on behalf of the duo Abu and Fafa.
Yeah.
So we welcome everyone for the next
And welcome them to the Mboka family.
Mboka family. And we hope everyone is going to come to Gambia as well. Is it May 2020?
May 2020.
May 2020.
Yes.
May
Yeah, tell your friends.
2020
And
they
this
will
is
be in
for
the
Abu and
Gambia.
Fafa.
What an
So
achievement for
let's
Gambia. Ci kanam tuuti laaj ak tontu dina dox suñu diggante ak Fafa ñu bàyyi ko rek mu ekkati.
Woy leen ko daale daali waay daale kon daali daali daale daali waay daale Fofanaan yëkk defa tamay di jiin ba fajare Fofanaan yëkk defa tamay di jiin ba fajare kon daali daali daale daali waay daale Sambay mbayaan duma ko way ku ñaaw Sambay mbayaan ñu fee waaw duma ko way ku réew Sambay mbayaan yaay ñu fee buur balay ñaan Fario swallow gay na godan. Sala bigin jay njat me sala nyok malik lay jin sala bigin gone yuga fal yasin yasigil Gambia Afrika nañu mbolo bokku ne bay leen jog sa yaay la yoo jek ñi bay leen mu nga lu metti lool yaa gore bañu wekk la ni den moom du ko jaaxal yax bu rëy ci penc mag lay boo sala bigi njaay njar me sala kon dali waay dali way leen ko dali waay dali
sing along dali
kon dali waay dali ñoo fo fanaan yëkk defa damay di jiin ba fajare fo fanaan yëkk defa damay di jiin ba fajare kon dali waay dali alala ke ma Dumanke Momanke anafa alalake kuwabe kalibaile alala baro ajonte wa baila fariolai ñalo gi na godane gis bëgg yàlla koy def ci jaam min bañ ci jikko jalay doon man de woy naa leen kon dali waay dali woy leen ko dali waay dali kon dali waay dali I think. Never play Africa part.
Oh, you want to do Africa Party? Oh. Okay. You got the number right, so.
What an event. We are live here in Brighton covering the live coverage of Black History. If I've been awarded by Yaram Arts. He is among our flag bearer, Malik Jeng. We are so proud of you too. What a team tonight. Jolly with Fafa. yéen ñi seetaan rek di leen wax ne wax naa leen ko ku ko moom ak ku ko jéem bokkoo ba tax nag Ndiog Malick Dieng kenn du moom wax naa leen bu ñu amoon ñett ñu mel ni moom rek suñu naxar deñ si suñu réew ku ci nekk fi nga mënee jox na la ko ku ci nekk fi nga mënee rek joxee na la ko nga béy sa waar Fafa waroon a ñëw play alongside with Wally Seck waaye dogal ko ba tey Ndiog ne du fa am samay event du jeex ba tax nag wax dëgg ne yàlla li ma yor ci wax ñu bàyyi gars yi rek ñu ekkati si kanam tuuti dinañ laaj Fafa moom nga xam ne ñu jógee ba Gambie Abou foo munti nekk rek ñu ngi lay sargal di la jox sa wàcc waaye xam nañ ne newoo fi waaye sa xel ak ndam ak kontaante ak fierté la ñu am ci yéen ba tax nag yéen a ñuy sigil saa su nekk rek kon nag ñu bàyyi Fafa gis ngeen ko lu mu def ci sante
Bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks everyone. So this would be obviously a start of new collaboration, we hope, between Gambian artists, African artists, and African diaspora artists. Obviously, we've been doing that, but now we've transplanted this and get a sort of a pilot Mboka in UK. So we hope this is the maiden event, and we hope to expand on it in future years and get more artists to work together, different diaspora artists, African artists. You know, like you got a Kenyan here, a great storyteller. I think you should do one more. You know, the one you did in Gambia about the, what's it called? You just, yeah, Seller. You don't mind? I'm sure Khadija wouldn't mind. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Do you need a choral player?
Yeah, come on.
Last time.
Yeah,
ñu doon ay jàmbaar liggéey rek a wóor liggéey nañ ba yegsi fi ñu yegsi diggante Angleterre ba Banjul sori na flight dafay indi nit Ndiog Malick ebal leen ci ay flight ñëw wax naa la bu mu xamee ne tubaab dafa respecté signature am mu jël li nga xam ne mooy seen i kayit ak seen i pen respecté leen ko bu baax a baax képp ku mu bindal rek da ngay am visa ñu waroon a ñëw ci wàll bi mënuñu waaw storyteller la from Kenya. This is the Black History event. He's a funny guy.
yeah, for him. Yeah, for him.
He won the Cora. Okay. I will. Yeah. Please. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. He's a Kenyan, all the way from Kenya. Africa is one. We are all part of West Africa, East Africa, Africa United. It's the Black History event.
In Kenya, we say hadithi is a story. So you have to welcome the story. So when I say hadithi, you say hadithi njo, which means story come. Hadithi. Shela lived in the kingdom of Dagon. It was an ancient land where life flourished. The trees were greener like emeralds. The rocks were as hard as hardened lava. In the kingdom of Dagon, plants and animals lived in harmony. Sheila lived with her mother and her father. She was an only child, and from the moment of her birth, she was swayed with love. Every night, her mother would oil and comb her hair, which was as thick and as soft as the wool of a little brown lamb born the same day as her. And every night, her father would rock her to sleep while singing, Sheila, 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 always find your way back home. You can join me. Sheila, 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 always find your way back home. Sheila's father was known far and wide for his magnificent hunting skills. And when Sheila had learned to talk, listen, and most importantly listen, her father took her to the forest, into the forest, and taught her about the ways of the land. One day, Sheila's father stood underneath a mighty baobab tree. Placing his arms around it, he said, Sheila, wisdom is like a baobab tree. No single person can embrace it alone. And then with a sharp rock, he cut a piece of the bark of the baobab and said, Sheila, you are a child of Dagon. You now carry your mark. Life may take you in many journeys, but when you have your home in your heart, you always find your way back home. Sheila absorbed it all, and that was the best moment she spent with her father. But one day, everything changed. Sheila was playing in the yard, and she heard sounds of heavy footsteps approaching. She ran to the village square and hid. That is when she saw them. There must have been 10, 20, 30, even 40 men coming at full speed at the village square. And the men came there and said, we want to speak to the village of the chief. And Sheila's father came and said, I am the chief of the kingdom of Dagbon, but all men and women are equal, including children. What do you want? And the man said, we want 100 men at once. And Sheila's father asked, and if I may ask, what do you want them for? Right then and there, the man in the white robes did something neither Sheila or the other villagers had seen. He removed the gun and shot in the air. White smoke flew in the air. And then the men in the white robes removed whips and started to capture everything, every person in the square. Sheila could not move. She curled herself into a tight ball, humming a song underneath the commotion that was going around. You can hum with me. When the sounds of pounding footsteps had become a distant patter, she looked up. The sun was setting. The vultures were circling the sky. She walked onto the square. Nothing prepared her for what she saw. Bodies were strewn on the ground, their blood drenched with the hungry dust. Other villagers, especially children who had not been killed or kidnapped, poured onto the square. They wailed as they saw their mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, cousins brutally murdered. She walked onto the square. She had to look for her father. She heard voices speaking about large ships that will take the men and the women of the kingdom of Dagon to a journey of 1,000 miles through across the high seas, a journey they said had no return. She could not find her father. She ran home to find her mother. She ran from the chicken coop to the granary, but she was all alone. She ran out of the compound. She ran for so many days through deserted fields and burnt out villages until she reached the sea. And she knew that she could not cross that great expanse of water. She sat down under a coconut palm and wept. That is when she heard a voice. Weep not, my child. I shall show you where your family is. Before her words turned into question, the lady said, my name is Mami Water. I am the spirit of the seas. My eyes see what has been, and my heart feels what is to come. I shall show you where your family is. But, my daughter, it is a dangerous journey. 2 million of our people will die in that dangerous crossing. And the children of our people will be brutalized. They will be put in human cages, and they will suffer for generations. But don't worry, my daughter. I shall help you find your family. I shall show you where the next ship shall set sail. And Sheila asked, but how can you help me while the others will die in the sea? And Mami Water said, Sheila, you are as tall as every mountain you climb, and I shall help you. I shall give you invisible powers. I shall give you 3 amulets, and with that, my daughter, you will be invisible. Nobody will harm you. And Sheila asked, but how will my father and mother see me when I'm invisible? And Mami Water said, Sheila, the amulets will give you, when you remove one amulet, you'll be given visibility for a short amount of time. But remember, Sheila, every time you remove the amulet, you lose a part of yourself. Sheila, you have 3 lives. Use them wisely. And with that words, Mami Water descended into the horizon and disappeared. And Sheila said, wait! You told me that you showed me where the next ship shall set sail. But her words were met with silence. She saw a young boy hurling a fishing net back at shore. She tried to go to catch the young man, but the young man could not see him. He tried to touch him, but the young man could not see him. That is when Sheila realized that she was invisible. A strong wind blew, and Sheila found herself standing in front of a huge ship with white sails fluttering in the sky. She stepped on. I tell you, nothing prepared her for what she saw. The first thing that hit her was the acrid smell of burnt skin. Men and women were stuck together. Thick chains bound them together. Their skin branded raw. Some spat out bile. Some shook with fever. They had not tasted food for so many days. Sheila had never seen something like this. She walked on. She laid healing hands to those who suffered. She said, your ancestors have not forgotten you. You still have a name. You still have a home. Find your way back home. And as weeks rolled into months, Sheila's song sang in the ship. Sheila, 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 always find your way back home. One more time. Sheila, 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 always find your way back home. And after 6 months, the ship finally reached its destination. Sheila realized this land of tall palm trees and white sandy beaches. But she noticed there was no happiness here. She walked, she stepped out of the ship, and a market of flesh was soon revealed. The men, the women, the fathers, the children who were with them in the ship were inspected, selected, and sold off as if they were nothing. She walked inland. She saw how men and women toiled from morning till night. Sheila walked for hundreds of years, and when she was almost giving up hope, a little lamb came out from nowhere. It was the same lamb that was born during the day she was born, and she followed it through white columns, up a staircase, and there she saw her mother. She walked closely and she saw the 3 marks of the people of the kingdom of Dagon on her forehead. She saw her mother, how she toiled carrying heavy pots in the house. Sheila's heart was heavy. Her mother could not see her. So she removed one amulet and placed it in her mother's palm. Her mother woke up as if she had seen a ghost. Sheila told her, Mama, Mama, and she told her about the village square, about the tall lady who descended into the ocean. She told her about the people in the ships, and Sheila told her mother, Mama, I'll become invisible again, but tell me, what can I do to make you remember that our ancestors have not forgotten you, that you still have a name, you still have a home. And then Sheila's mother said, Sheila, go down to the store and bring a basket full of coconut and fish. And you see, down there by the palm trees, go and tap some wine. But be careful, Sheila. The ground is all poto poto.
Poto.
That evening, Sheila and her mother prepared the most delicious meal they had ever eaten. It reminded them of home. They prepared domada, chicken yasa, berachin, anjera, eke, kelewele, and when the black bodies, when the women and the men came from the plantation, the black bodies danced and they enjoyed. Sheila, 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 always find your way back home. Sheila, 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 always find your way back home. But still, Sheila's heart was still heavy. She hadn't found her father. So she walked for 100 years. She walked from Mississippi to Alabama, from Georgia to Louisiana. She saw men hanging like strange fruits from a tree. She saw women, she saw in the eyes of women pain of having to carry babies that were not their own. She saw men taking a knee. She saw many people walking, chanting for freedom. She even saw a black president. But she continued on and on. And when she was almost giving up hope, you remember the little lamb that was born the same day as her, came again, and it nudged her and nudged her and nudged her. They walked to places where the concrete walls had replaced the mighty baobab tree. She walked to places where the handcuffs had replaced the chains in the sheep. And there, she saw her father, a thick arm wrapped around his shoulder, and the 3 marks of the people of the kingdom of Dagon, glistened with sweat. And then she ran to the father and said, "Papa." The father was saying, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe." 11 times, "I can't breathe." And Sheila ran to the father and removed the second amulet and said, "Papa, your ancestors have not forgotten you. You still have a name. You still have a home. Find your way back home." No one knows whether Sheila's father found his way back home or if he will ever will. But from Kingston to Jamestown, from Bahia to Gore, they say on a windy day, you'll always hear Sheila's song singing. Sheila, 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 always find your way back home. Sheila, 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 always find your way back home. I know you're wondering where's the third amulet. I was told that I will find it in Brighton, here in Mboka, showcase in Brighton. So the third amulet is here in Mboka in Brighton. And the third amulet is with the people who still stand up and fight for social justice. Sheila, 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 always find your way back home. Sheila, 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 always find your way back home. Let's clap for the chorus. That is the power of art, and we collaborate. Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
People, family, bamboo. Thank you. For those of you who don't yet have your Mboka bag, of course I'm making you all ambassadors of Mboka, as I said, and so you get a bag and just keep flashing it whenever you can. It's a really good bag to take to the local supermarket. Just leave it in your bag and take it to the local supermarket to put your shopping in. And there's some cards over there for the 2-for-1 show, Kalakuta Republic. People, you need to see that. It's a dance performance. It's absolutely fantastic. 4th and 5th of November. In the Dome. I'd like to thank Debbie so much. It's supposed to be the shared role and she's just taken it on all day. Thank you so much. Thanks to the daughters. Don't forget to sign the books, please. Thank you for doing all the filming. Thank you so much for our visiting family from the continent. John, thank you very much. Come up. And thank you so much.
Papa, do you want to join me?
And I'm going to take one as well. So. Hang on. Oh, is it what my thing was? Don't work on that. I think you're doing that one. Am I? It's not, but I'm looking at it. It's not coming up. Oh, I'll have to get it from somebody else. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to play Africa Party again and take note of this CD. This is Abou and Fafa's CD. You could talk to Fafa, but their website is jouvarts.com, jouvarts.com, and you can find information there.
And before you start, I just want to also say a very, very big thank you to Khadija and the Mboka team who founded this event. And I've been to Gambia the first time, and it was such an experience. I feel very honored to work with you, Khadija, and I thank you for putting something like that up that really creates a family and is bound to expand. Thank you, Khadija.
Thank you.